Welcome back to Passion World Talk Radio Network's Daily Bread. Every day, it's a long road, and no one should walk it alone. At Passion World Talk Radio, our programs guide you through the noise. Chatting with Betsy, Sparks Commentary with Dan Riley, Scam Damnation, Lest We Forget History, Monday Tips, PWTRN'S Daily Bread, and next week, beginning next Tuesday, America's Infrastructure Show, covering everything with an infrastructure, with your host, Lillian Caldwell. We are the real voices. We are the real help. We are real life. We are the voices of the people. United we roar. Today's topic is on how vaccination policies are made. You're probably wondering what gives when it comes to vaccination. What's all the brouhaha? Why is everybody getting so excited? Vaccination policies don't come from a single person, a single agency, or a single political moment. They are the result of a long chain of decisions made by different institutions, each with its own responsibilities. Understanding that change helps you see the system clearly without fear or confusion. Policies usually begin with scientific research, where vaccines are tested for safety and effectiveness. But science doesn't alone create the public rules. Once a vaccine is approved, the responsibility shifts to public health agencies, such as the CDC or state health departments. These agencies review the data, look at your community needs, and then they issue their recommendations. From here, state government decides what becomes required for school enrollment. When I went to school in the 1950s, if you didn't have certain inoculations by the time you were kindergarten age, you were not allowed to go to school. Think about that. This is why vaccination rules vary from state to another state. Employers may set their own policies, especially in healthcare or public-facing jobs where exposure risks are higher. Travel requirements often come from international agreements, not domestic politics. At every step, the goal is the same: reduce the risk, protect vulnerable populations, and keep essential systems functioning. But because so many institutions are involved, the process can feel confusing or inconsistent. One school may require something, another does not. One employer may have rules, another avoids. One state might tighten guidelines, while another loosens them. This was quite apparent during the COVID problem, where different states really weren't across the board in agreement. This complexity is not a flaw. It's the structure of American freedom, our freedom, from the Constitution of the United States. It is the structure of American federalism. Decisions are distributed, not centralized. And when people understand that, when you understand that, the conversation becomes less about your fear and more about navigation with a compass. Policies are not permanent. They change as the conditions change. They tighten when risk rises and loses when the risk falls. They respond to outbreaks, travel patterns, and community needs. Tomorrow, we'll close the series by looking at how families make decisions in a world full of mixed messages and how clarity, not pressure, not propaganda, not bad influencers, helps you, the people, move forward with confidence. Thank you for listening to PWTRN's Daily Grid. We now have a weekly newsletter that comes out every Sunday. You can find us over at passionatworldtalkradio.com/America's AMERICAS infrastructure. Wrong one. Getting ahead of myself. PWTRN's Passionate World Talk Radio.com/PWTRNS hyphen daily DAILY hyphen show SHOW. And you can find us if you get lost with my confusing directions. Go to passionatworldtalkradio.com, click on Envision, ENVISION capital R, and a box will appear saying PWTRN's Daily Newsletter. Click on that and it'll take you straight to the page where you can download the newsletter. And starting next Tuesday, a new show called America's Infrastructure Show will be aired. Live, same time, same place. Thank you all very much for joining me. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow.